and welcome to a new Company of Heroes 2 replay featuring myself, Greyshot151. I'm going to pause this real quick. I'm doing a replay, so yes, 151 has done a replay. I've overtaken the channel. 117 sucks and all that jazz. In any case, what we have here is a 4v4 featuring, as you can see, General Zero, Captain Salt, aka GTA, myself, and Matthias. We are fighting King, Tab, Badger, and Lamp. So, if you also notice, they all went one doctrine, and I'll get to that. Also, bring on the Goliaths. Also, this guy is not. These guys are just being kind of assholes, as you can probably tell by the fact they've all went one doctrine. So, yeah. Any case, I obviously. I went Soviet. General Zero is playing as the British. GTA is playing British, and Matthias has gone Glorious Russian as well. So, can we hold up against this enemy onslaught? Well, the answer may surprise you. Honestly, down in the south, currently we have Salt. He is basically taking this area unopposed. You're probably asking yourself why. Well, of course, these guys are launching their Sturm Pioneers, and they're after the munitions. Because to fuel their strange hobby. I'm just ignoring this. Please release. So how's the next match going? Can you give me any hacks? Basically, they're going nothing but Sturms. They want to basically overrun and murder infantry. Not only that, but they want to basically start prepping for the Goliath spam. And the only way to do that is to ensure they have both munition points. And, well, they're currently losing quite handedly. I mean, let's be honest, General's just murdering them with this MG cover. And Tab, I think this is, yeah, and Tab and Badger are just getting wrecked. That's the one upside with the British here, especially great placement by covering both sides. And there's enough buffer room so if they're able to slip across, they can actually still get hit. So, good on you for that. In the north, though, they are definitely excelling when it comes to using the cover. As you can see, they're jumping from building to building, side to side, engaging me. Now, this is a bad placement in regards to Matthias. He's not used to fighting nothing but Sturms, I'm sure. Like, these guys are basically being a troll doctrine. And I'm doing my very best to hold out. But I know I stand no chance in regards to fighting in the buildings. Speaking of, or else you'll end up just like this. He just is going to get overrun by all sides. He doesn't stand a chance. Luckily, though, infantry, the British are far superior to that, especially when in cover. But over to me, I'm basically holding out in the distance because I know, hey, these are Sturm Pioneers in Volk. They're going to die long-range fights. And that's kind of the method Matthias is using as well. Trying to keep the enemy at range, use the mortars, use the long-range guns of the British to just silence these guys. We also have this Volk flank and a little bit of a Kuba flank as well. Sadly, though, MG is going to suppress him and basically wreck him. Back up in the north. He's doing some damage, I'm doing some damage, that's some good things, but GTA is not doing any damage. He's basically secured his entire side. Again, not too hard, especially since they're not focusing, but yeah. Ghoster? Really? Mm-hmm. Okay. In any case, I want to move up. I'm thinking they pull back and retreat. But this is a very bad idea. At least for a while. I believe I'm going for a flamethrower. That's my focus, because especially since they're building hopping with these Sturms, that'll probably be for the best. Going to center now, we have Matthias capturing for these munitions. We also have the Sturm flanks. Honestly, General, you need a medical. That's what I would recommend. But these Sturms are just flooding throughout. Like, look at this. They're just flanking and flooding. That's their entire goal in life, is just to flank around and murder everything. Why? Well, because they're going for the Goliath spam. I kid you not. Again, I make note of this. Every one of them has gone Goliath. In any case, machine gun is thrown into the building, and General Zero is throwing on the flank. But this is not as good of a battle as you may think, because he is damaged. But luckily, on the retreat, they're just getting slaughtered. One down. Can we get more? Can we get two? Oh, do we have two? Can we go for three? Can we do the triple play? Can we do? Oh, yeah, there we go. 3 down. Replace the Lamp has nothing. He just cried so much. I got beat out of the north. These guys overwhelmed me by hitting me from multiple angles. And now they are continuing to flood around the sides. Because they also only went this doctrine, every time we take a point, they're going to have this. So, yeah, that's just great. It's just freaking great. Oh, but don't worry, here comes the Goliaths. And remember, Goliaths are hidden. We don't see them. They are completely invisible. Approaching. God, I wish you could detonate right here and just blow all that up. But yeah, they're just waiting. They're using the cover right here. This guy's silently moving up just that way if the British were to charge, he can blow them all up. Because I'm guessing their focus, their normal tactics is just to overwhelm the enemy, murder the infantry, and then send the Goliaths in for the walls. Sadly, though, they're fighting a competent team. Not a good team, but a competent one. Matthias, again, is doing the burn tactics. He's giving them a burn notice. I approve. And especially in this case, this is fantastic. Sturms have to charge. They usually keep close, so the fire can hit mostly all the targets. Only downside is, though, is they can get the medical supplies and heal themselves, which these guys are basically focused on. I mean, they've all gone the Goliaths with... Oh my god, they all chose the 5% movement speed. But I mean, you guys know what they're going, so let's see what we're going. Matthias has chosen Shock Troops and IS-2 Heavy Tank. Good combo. GTA is chosen AVRE because he's basically holding the south. He's basically fortifying down here because he knows if he can push down here, he has a perfect spot right into this guy's base. A few support guns are coming up. Oh my god. The Goliath. Oh no. Oh right, my sniper. I saw this. I was like, just outrun him. But this thing, because of the increased speed, I think it, yeah, it can outrun them. And there they go. Up. Look at those physics, ladies and gentlemen. That sniper never stood a chance. Never stood a chance. Otherwise, when it comes to the other side, we have more Goliaths. Oh, luckily mortar hit. But, you know what else we have? Loops. The place the Trump has rebuilt. More... Oop. More Goliaths. More Goliaths. Goliath. I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, again, I bring this to you not because I want to show you how this awesome match. I just want to show you the utter Goliath spam that is descending upon our team. Matthias is doing well. I mean, in this situation, you really can only do so much because, again, when all this infantry charges at you, your machine gun doesn't naturally focus on that. With also the focus that the Lukes is in here, the north is basically their prime territory. In open combat, like, they would basically be doing extremely well. But we have one advantage, and that is how this map is split up. In the bottom of this map, GTA has basically fortified this entire area, and he's also put down barbed wire, which means the only area we have to worry about them coming from is this northern flank. Obviously, this is still a pain in the ass, and with these Lukes, they're easily able to maneuver this territory. Oh my god. I forget. Did I actually kill this? No, I didn't. Damn you, penal troops. You failed me. But, by only allowing the enemy to come from one angle, which I know is still a lot, you can at least stop it and hold them back. God, I just want a bomb to go off right here. I want a demo so badly. Oh, and as you can see, they're also placing demos all over, or Goliaths all over the place, waiting for us to move up, retreat, and then blow it up. Again, would work on most new players, but as Matthias is demonstrating, he is no noob. He is a oh my god, look at this! Just, oh my god. Look at that. Look at this, Luke's. It literally has an army of servants at its beck and call. Like, oh my god. If we look over here, we can see Matthias lost a little bit. Actually, no, he evaded the Goliaths, and good on him. Only problem is he doesn't have anything to really fight that. I mean, sure, he's got this Su-76 from me is coming in on the flank, and I can hit him, but it's still not great. Especially since they have more Goliaths. Oh boy. Oh, I'm guessing the Goliath blew up the cache or something that was up here. Oh god. Yeah, Matthias, I'm sorry. But even the glorious shock troops cannot fight this much sturm spam. Oh my god. Is that even gonna live? Oh, it turned the corner. Oh, he lived. I want a demo right here so badly. Otherwise, back down in the south, GTA has fortified his defenses pretty nicely. AT gun and a Boffer side by side. They'd have to invest pretty heavily to go to actually, do something about that. We also have another Bofors here and a mortar pit to assist in center. This would be a fantastic plan if not for the fact that these guys are doing nothing but Goliath spam. So, again, what would normally be good in this map, or in this case, isn't. And as you can see, they're also doing some other strange tactics, or some, I wouldn't say strange, but effective tactics, like getting nothing but Rakens. Again, this normally wouldn't be good, but because of what they're doing, the bullshit is strong with this one. They're also putting down their buildings relatively close because, well, they know they have this entire northern area under their control. In regards to the current plan, forming a defensive line in this region is really our only hope. Just to hold off the constant spam and ensure that we don't get murdered by the Goliaths. The Goliath is a fantastic tool, especially on the defense, because you can park it around buildings like this. Goliath moves in, and it charges. But the only problem is, if you can spot them, you can detonate them. So they're best when hidden and whatnot. Oh my god, is he actually gonna kill it? I don't know. But we also have other Goliaths on the flank. Again, from multiple angles. And I'm pretty sure this mortar's gonna die. Oh, it's definitely dead. Yep, there it goes. You didn't have to detonate it, it just died. More Sturm. Spam, and there's not much we can do over here. Otherwise, more support guns are coming up. Gentleman over here, Lamp has gotten himself a Puma. Again, for that early AT, again, against the Su-76, which, on a 1-by-1 fight, I honestly would go with the Puma. I would go with that over the Su-76 any day. What I would not bet against, though, is this. This is just... Oh! Matthias with the flank! Oh, the gloriousness. That wasn't a great trade, but it works. Damn, missed with the AT gunshot on that Goliath. Again, sorry if I'm focusing solely on the north, but, I mean, let's be honest. It's really the only thing of interest over here. Especially with GTA, just like, moseying on through, he's just like, there's like not too much going on. He's like, guys, I'm having a fun time, how about you? Oh, we're just fighting, almost a Don spam, Goliath spam. Yeah, the usual. But in any case, these guys are also putting their Goliaths, as you can see, around pretty good places. I like this one especially. This one is great on a flank, especially if there's some infantry right here. They will never see it coming. The only other upside in regards to the Goliath, at least detection, is the fact you can't hear it. Like, every time it moves, you clearly hear the thing. But yeah. So, let's see. What else do we got? They have another Goliath. I think it's hunting Universal Carrier. Is it really? Oh my god, it is. What will win? Goliath or Universal Carrier? We'll cut later to find out. Over here, we have our Puma advancing. Only note is, I believe they're using it as smoke cover, maybe? Nope, it's just gonna die. Okay. Otherwise, over here, we have two support guns opening fire. Another Puma. Because, this guy really likes moving vehicles around. Jesus Christ. Again, the amount of spam. The amount of Goliaths. This is obviously a team that are coming together for trolls. And I will say, this is hilarious. This is true. Like, we've done sniper spam on the channel, Su-76 spam, Stuka spam. But having Goliath spam, that takes moxie. So I will give these guys that. Otherwise, they are prepping a charge. Each of these guys have plenty. I mean, look, they each have multiple. They each have two, so they can basically launch a massive charge into our lines, which they are going to do. And they can pretty much wreck anything they really wanted to. Again, they're placing it like they're demos, just waiting. And they're kind of coaxing us to fight. Because if we don't push them back, we are losing. So we have to push into their territory. Oh, got one though. Good job, me. Thanks, me. Otherwise, in regards to the current plans, General also decided to go Royal Artillery because if we can murder, the idea is if we can murder their bases, then we don't have to worry about them, at least in the long term. We can, we'll get stuck with the short-term BS, But in the long term, if we can murder these bases, then we'll be for the better. But the only problem is they're also doing better as well. Obosoldans, Jagdpanzers, these guys know what they're doing in regards to pushing. Again, GTA doing a fantastic job fortifying over here. And he's built mortar pits all across center, which would be good if the enemy was fortifying over here. Valentines don't work on our lovelies. Oh, the Goliaths. Did not know that. Oh! But it seems artillery does. Oh, this is dead though. Oh! Satchel for the win! Boom! And hopefully a nice little cutoff here. General Zero, ooh, losing a little bit of men there, but hey, he's holding off for the best of his ability. You know what's not going to hold off though? This. Almost, I mean, normally you would say, oh, this is a horrible trade-off. Obviously, you know, these guys are going to lose. But, because of GTA's overwhelming mortar support, hey, it was actually kind of a draw. Speaking of draws, I believe this Goliath is drawing our attention pretty well. What are you doing? Where are you going? What? This guy, okay. If their Goliath spam is being annoying, then their Puma tactics are kind of horrible. I'll just make note of that right now. Also, my engineers are just like trying to murder their engineers. Just it's like to prove dominance. Just like, we are the best engineers. You would not. Oh God. Yep, there's an explosion. Oh, luckily Su-76 can easily stop this Panzer, and I think I can actually move up. We can actually halt it. Oh. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't think I can see that. Nope, can't see that. But yeah, these guys are obviously playing to take out our armor with this kind of with this kind of AT spread. Anything in this area is dead. It just doesn't stand a chance. But in regards to the match itself, it's actually kind of even, basically on income, which is not good. We definitely want more resources. And while GTA is doing flanks and is putting down these supplies, which greatly help us, like just to starve out the enemy, or at least to go on an equal playing field, it's not enough. At least not for the moment. Oh my God. Nice save with the Su-76 there, stopping the Goliath, because again, British infantry is expensive. If he had to rebuy all that, that would be just atrocious. Oh. But it seems GTA has finally attracted their attention. And yes, even all of this can't stop all of that. It's a miniature battle. But yeah. These guys just don't stand too much of a chance. This is a good combo, especially with the suppressor. But this infantry is going to get wrecked. Oh! Never mind. Mortars for the win. Again, this is a smart move by GTA. He's luring the enemy into where his mortar pits are. And while, yes, he can't win them on a head-to-head front, he can at least decap and murder them and use his mortars as suppressing, well, as some great fire. As you can tell, more Goliaths. And his support gun's actually doing well. And in the north, the Raketenwerfer spam is true. He's trying. Oh, yep. He's trying to lure him in, which is a smart tactic. If he can learn that T-34 in, he could do well. But he needs to. Honestly, what I think would have been better is if he would intentionally hit, you know, intentionally fired around this tank, lured it in, and then have the Raketens fire. Because now, yep, that's bad trade. He can fire. Oh, yep. There we go. Yeah, this lamp guy, a lot of manpower, but wow, is he just trading badly. The rest of his team doing just fine. But yeah, he's just trading horribly. Kind of like me. I'm getting Katyushas at the moment, basically just to unload on the enemy, because my idea is just like, okay, listen, I can't keep infantry on the field, but I can keep some Katyushas, and I can keep other units. So, the idea is now just a mortar. Just to literally destroy everything in the north. Because look at this. The enemy is keeping all their stuff together, so the best idea is just to destroy it all from range. At least, when you can. I mean, Obosodan, of course, is expensive. Just murdering this down, wearing them down gradually would be good. Especially look at their manpower reserves. They're not too great. Replace the lamp, though. I mean, he's doing okay. Oh, Katyusha strike on the flak half track, doing a-okay, doing a little bit of damage, but unable to kill it. Also, we have the Jagdpanzer challenging the Firefly. It's actually not a bad matchup, honestly, especially if this fired first. Over here, another Goliath. More. These guys, again, you gotta put it over here, like in the corner. Or like behind these buildings. Like putting it right here, as soon as you move up, see it and just move away. Which is exactly what happened. This guy has the idea. Luckily, Matthias ain't no one's fool. And is just slowly moving up. It's like World War Z, just moving up, noticing zombies, murdering them. Slowly moving up. Oh! Yep, he knew. And because of that sound effect, he knows exactly where they are. Honestly, out of the bunch, I'd say this Tab guy probably has the best army in regards to composition. These guys are, you know, King G and Sassy. Yeah, they're good. But I would think Tab is the best composition overall. He's got Over Sedan, he's got Volk, he's got... I mean, yes, this is spam, but... especially if you charge all at once, but still. And I'm pretty sure I just luckily evaded that, so congratulations, me. Otherwise, on the flank, we have this Panzer IV basically coming in. It's going after the Katyushas. And the... oh, no, it's going after the Valentine. Let's see. Can the Valentine... nope, Valentine's trying to do what he can. Trying to get away, but the MG there, good job, Matthias. Kind of stopped it. And... oof. Yeah, it didn't stand a chance. Luckily for, oop. Luckily, though, this AT gun can hopefully stop it. Anything? Firefly's coming over. Oh, no, the Goliath. Oh, is that the Su-76? Yeah, it is. Oh, I guess it killed mine. Oh, T-34 is dead as well. That's a really good attack, honestly. If he can get out of here, he made some great trades. But can he, though? Nope. Engine is fucked. And Matthias is not going to let him live. Scratch that. This Firefly is not going to let him live. Speaking of not letting things living, we have basically what I'd like to call Katyusha bait. You see all these guys? Katyusha bait. Now, if we look towards the enemy, what we can see is a very open battlefield. Well, except for these Katyushas, which are now opening fire and trying to murder the attacking force. Look at the destruction. Look at the Sturbs dying in droves. And now all that remains is to charge his men into the Katyusha fire. Oh. This would be... I'm guessing this guy was going after the Katyushas. Sadly, though, he found something a lot worse. Yep, he's going after the Katyusha. Well, no, he's just trying to get away now. Sadly, this other Firefly ain't gonna do work. So good job, GTA, and good job, General. Only downside is, though, this. Because this... oh, my God. Yep, there it goes. You feel bad. But at the same time, it's also hilarious. Oh, on the note, though, King G finally got his King Tiger up, and I believe he's not the only one. Oh, no, he is the only one. Never mind, he is the only one. So, changing the position back now. Wow, I'm guessing GTA... I just saw... before I make my analysis, I guess GTA just noticed this and they just wanted to kill it. Maybe give some recon. I honestly don't know. Also, spread these out. Put them, like, all over the place. Don't just keep them all bunched up. Don't get me wrong. They're effective, but you gotta sprace them out. King Tiger's coming up to the field, and on the left-hand side, Matthias is doing his damnedest to get this enemy out of this fortified position. These things are slowly dying, and with, I believe, some assistance from my own Katyushas, we should be able to get these things down pretty quickly. Speaking, though, these guys may be good in regards to this tactic, but I think it's wearing on past their prime. They really should start trying other tactics other than this Goliath, because, I mean, yes, it's their doctrine. They really should start saving up for this bombing strike. Here's my note. Bombing strike, these bombing strikes would easily clear most of the area. No one's saving up for it. No, like, if they were to get, like, two of them side by side, they could easily wipe the floor. But, they're not. Also, they keep building the fortifications close, which is basically within Katyusha range, which is somewhere around here. Yeah, right over here. So these things are dying. Now, to be fair, they also have plenty of Sturm Tigers, which is, I guess, a good counter, but at the same time, you're risking getting your Sturms murdered if you, don't time it right. Getting them off as the Kaiusha starts firing. But, in regards to their rank, I mean... Oop. How do I... I'm currently blanking on how to show the names on this, so I'll do that at the very end. I don't think you can. Hey, again, I don't do this often, but when I do, obviously you guys can tell this high quality right here. Oh god. Otherwise, Obosudan and Center just chilling out. This is not a good strategy, honestly, because these things are gonna bleed manpower so quickly, and you can also, I mean, he's got plenty of manpower to spend, but still. Otherwise, yep, here comes the rain. Basically annihilating everything up there. Oh! Oh, so close. Yet so far. They are losing base after base. And because we're holding on. Oh god. We are able to, been able to counter this. Uh-oh. Yep, he's going after the Kaiushas. Oh no. Is he gonna get him? Will Matthias be able to save his glorious fire ground? Oh! Oh! Oh my god, no! No! Oh my god. That's actually not a bad trade. It's not great for the allies, well for us, but still works out. So, these Pumas are doing what they're supposed to be. And I'll give them that one. That Puma did what it was supposed to do, which is kill a Kaiusha. So, congrats. You did a good job. Thumbs up there, buddy. Otherwise, yeah, their whole focus. My guess is these guys' focus is just to murder infantry. Only problem is, as the game goes on and we get Kaiushas and other mortar pits and things of that nature, they're the ones starting to drain. Sadly, not him, though, but hopefully over time. And the north, you can see there's this King Tiger charge, not to mention the Riken, this Riken support. Oh, engineers. Matthias is basically holding the entire north. Because, yeah, I did not go the right... I basically traded off with him, and yeah, this is just a slaughter if there ever was one. However, though, all he needed was one gap, and he got it. IS-2 is basically falling back, especially after this. Even with the Kaiusha at the support, he's not risking it. Instead, the enemy is still pushing with infantry, and currently the machine gun is holding out. Really, though, if they were to just launch another massive infantry push and avoid the Kaiushas, they'd be well off, but sadly, sadly, though, they don't seem to be able to do that, honestly. They've got plenty of things to throw at us, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough in one area. You kids are getting roasted by 3-year-olds. Again, I would just like to make note, this is currently this guy. The guy with 1,600 manpower, and is not even healing any of his units at the moment. Also, I just want to make note, Sin 7 is, I just want to make note, I don't believe that is for all Sin 7 members. I think that's just a General Zero thing. Just to clarify for Sin 7 Productions. Maybe Boxes is in that group. I cannot confirm nor deny, but, Again, these guys are obviously trying to prove that, trying to edge us on, trying to troll us. Most players would take the bait, I assume. But, sadly, it's not working for them. And, yeah, that's not a good idea. However, King Tiger versus IS-2, gotta go with the King Tiger. The Tiger 2 is the superior of the two. Otherwise, Centaur's on the field now to stop the infantry. And Firefly is lending support. Down south, GTA is still holding on. And this is, like, crazy. They have all these Goliaths, and no one comes down to decap this point. No one comes down to take this point. Like, I guarantee this guy can't be. I think this guy is just joining a group and taking directions. But speaking, oh my god. But speaking of some professional level stuff, the destruction is true and real, as this guy just gets everything obliterated. And even a bit of orange. Even a bit of lamp. He just can't hold on. Over on the flank, we have the Centaur fighting for its life. And we have, oh, it has myself going after a Stuka. Sadly, though, this Stuka is going to be, riggedy wreck, son. Looking over on the flank, this Puma tries to get some nice flank shots, but sadly, it just doesn't get the pen. Over in the north, we have Matthias pushing with his IS-2 Glory tank and putting down mines. Again, this is a good strategy because the Goliath will hit it, detonate itself, so a good trade for 30 for 100. Or B, you alert yourself if the Rokens are coming. Or C, slow down a massive army of Sterns, which this guy basically has. Or maybe you get a lucky hit on the king and flank it. All options are pretty good. Otherwise, though, they are really starting to lose this attrition war in regards to stars. They have the lead, but they are losing it gradually. And honestly, I can't... you know, as someone facing them, I am not too saddened by this prospect. Otherwise, we have Matthias pushing the edge, going against this king. With 2 Fireflies at his back, this is a great tactic. IS-2 takes the shots with the Sherman Fireflies doing the hits. Only problem, though, is these Rokens. Will they go? Will they push? No. They're holding back. And it's probably the wise move. Back in center, we have the Centaur holding its own against the, well, dying infantry droves. Oh! Centaur dead. And the Centaurs are just lying in wait. Again, are any of these guys saving? Oh, okay, King G is saving up. I'm guessing he's going for this, but... He's going for the Stuka assault, but... Otherwise... Uh-oh. It seems that his engine was disabled. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Oh, there we go. Matthias just screamed in joy. And the Sherman Fireflies come for the flank. Honestly, I think this guy should have charged and flanked around. I think that would have been a lot better. But now the IS-2 shall live! With support of the Valentine and Sherman Fireflies. Kind of met on that Stuka. Really didn't hit too much. I mean, yeah, you stopped his shock troops, but his shock troops do live on. And here's one thing about Matthias. You kill it. If you ever fight a guy named Matthias, you kill his things. You don't let them live. Because they will come back with a vengeance and haunt you. This I can assure you from experience. Again, down the south, GTA has his AT gun just capping stuff because he knows it's like, well, I don't have to worry down here. They're not doing jack shit. So he's just capping. You know, trying to sacrifice his AT gun. I'm not exactly sure why an AT gun of all things, but you know, I guess out of the grand scheme of things, he knows it's like, hey, this isn't too much. Oh, that's why. He had to make manpower room for his AVRE. And you know what? I approve. AVRE is a classic. Stuka is great, but AVRE is just so good. I prefer it to the Sturm Tiger, honestly, because of how rapid fire it can be. Oh. I love how he's just... Matthias knows. He's just like, it's up here. Also, this little devil... Oh my god, that little devil is just a pain. Speaking of pains, we have over here Stuka strikes, murdering the base, ensuring that it can't repair, and ensuring that another base that the that would be Goliath factory is now out of commission. Back in the north, though, since they are all OKW, they are all fortifying up here now. I think they believe it's the safest spot. Also, fun fact, I didn't even know about this, but apparently these guys here are Goliaths. That is kind of funny, honestly. Huh. Never knew that. It's actually kind of interesting. And more you know. Matthias is coming back up with his IS-2 tank, and while it's not close to 2 stars, you still don't mess with the IS-2, or an AVRE outside. However, if there was one thing that could, you know, stop an IS-2, it is good old King Tiger, or Tiger 2. I almost said KV2, which, honestly, with my doctrine, I did go KV2 tactics. So, we do have a KV2 in center to gloriously dispense justice upon the enemy. Oh my god, look at that damage. Look at that glorious damage. And, yeah, it's on full retreat. Army of Fireflies by GTA, who is doing just... he's doing just fine. He's doing just fine. Stuka Katyusha's currently hammering the enemy, trying to dislodge them from the center point, and I think for the most part, I would have to say it has been a success. They have stopped mostly all assaults in this region, and you will make note that this guy has suddenly been quiet. However, in the north, the toll is beginning to sway. The toll is finally being taken on the enemy. There we go. There's the words. God, this is actually very difficult. No wonder 117 always loses his voice. Oh! Wow, that was the slowest shot. It looked like it just slowed down on the opposite end of this. KB2 is doing the moonwalk, is, you know, backing up to fight this. Because if there was anything that strikes fear into the enemy, it is the ass of a king tiger. Slowly moving towards you. Including that, we also have, oh! Stuka Assault coming down on the enemy, and the Goliath. Oh, so close yet so far. Should have went through this region. Would have been better. Otherwise, ABRE is given recon, and yeah, Stuka Assault. Oh, doing some major damage, knocking out some minor stuff, but overall, it's not doing too much. Matthias, how is Matthias doing? Still has most of his army, and he's recouping it at the moment. And over here in the north, they still have... Red still has most of his army. So again, I give my props to Red. He is holding his own. This may be a jokey game for them, but they are still holding on. On the flank, though, this guy is just failing. Literally failing. You have... Literally, this thing has been here for like 20 minutes. And you have yet to retake it. For a guy that talks a lot, your bite is incredibly weak. Oh, hey, look, they noticed the Bofers. I guess they won't be charging up here. Oh, wait, are you serious? Hold on. Let's watch this. What, is this guy gonna move? Is he not? Okay, I guess he's not. Back over to center. Oh. Seems to be holding out decently well. Huh. Wow. Wow. Look at the... I mean, listen, there's one thing I would never want to fight. Is an army of Sherman Fireflies and Centaurs. I was actually just speechless there for a second just watching this. Because, yeah, you don't mess with this army. And, yeah. Especially with, I mean, this guy's... Ooh, never mind. They're suffering some heavy attrition damage. Katyusha fire those coming on the flanks, but, ooh. They have slowed the assault down. And Matthias has even damaged Matthias too, so he can't move in for the support now. Luckily, KV2 is assisting with the, infantry. Oh! Ooh. Meh on the hit. I give it a 5 out of 10. So much potential. Oh! Okay. Wow. Okay, then. Good. GTA almost with the, you know, 3 squad wipe, if not for the church. So, I guess OKW has God on the side? Well, at least the buildings of God. You know. Because that's a thing. GTA doing the revive, and even though there's plenty of KV2 station, you know, the repair station's all about, you know, for the KV2 doctrine. You know, let's just spend 100 meters, why not? Speaking of, though, speaking of repairs, oh, this guy did not have a chance. And we have another King Tiger. So that puts us up to how many King Tigers? We have 2 Jagdpanzers and 2 King Tigers. And yeah. This is still a bloody battle. This could be anyone's game. Because let's be honest. The fact that the enemy can get 4 King Tigers should never bring relief to anyone. You just have to until you completely wipe the OKW and end the game, you're never safe. Never. To be fair though, this KV flame tank is especially not safe against this thing. This is like the weakest gun. This is a very pathetic gun for what it is. Centaur though, cleaning up a little bit. trying to wipe, but just too much AT. Oh. Miss on the KV. And, ooh, we have a 2-star IS-2 now, which means better control of the main gun, improving the targeting, and... oh, weapon range. Always a good thing. But you know what's a better thing? Katyusha barrage. All the Katyusha barrage. And yeah, he's still holding it back. I mean, oh, here comes the Stuka close air support. Well, oh, actually, just the Stuka bombing run. What is this? Yeah, the sector assault. I think I just gave it 3 names there. Good job, me. Otherwise, damn. They're still holding on with everything they've got, but right now it's not looking good. When it comes to, I mean, look at the income. It's just insane. And look, it's only been 30 minutes and he finally decides, hey, I think I should kill this now. Good on you, man. Good on you. All that shit-talking, after you stop shit-talking, hey, maybe some good things will happen to you. Otherwise, on the flank, more Sturm Pioneers, which is not something I'd recommend charging with anymore. Again, early game, a lot of Sturms are probably good to overwhelm the enemy. Not doubting that, especially in the north where you have a lot of building to cover. Only problem is, now that you have a lot, it'll just be a massive drain of your infantry. However, though, what we currently have is GTA being... oh, never mind, he just retreats. Okay, then. I like Matthias hunting these guys down, also a plus. Support guns, whatnot. More bombing strikes. Look at all the explosions. Things are dying left and right. Support guns. Hey, this is what they should have been doing a long time ago. And this was a good save up. 2 sector assaults over each other. As long as they have recon, which they currently don't, this would be bombing the hell out of this region. Oh! I think they got the recon they needed. Nope, they're just leaving. Oh, no, they're coming at it. I guarantee they're coming for this region. Oh! Okay, then. That. Okay. Well, KV's dead. Good job, me. Otherwise, in the north, Matthias is currently burning the enemy away from its placements, and we have currently 4 stars. Again, they never went for this one. GTA has I don't think GTA's ever even, like, fought here. I think this is just fake. I think he's pretended to do weapon damage. I mean, he's pulling a hell of a lot of work with his tanks. But yeah, this is just a northern battle, and it's honestly to their detriment. If the Goliath could move from any angle, like if they could come down from the south or anything like that, this would be anyone's game. They would actually be more towards the Axis' favor. But instead, they're not. They're really just keeping to one flank, and they're allowing us to just murder their emplaced buildings. It's not really looking great. I mean, so again, at the end, after all the trolls and whatnot, you gotta have good strategies. You can talk the talk, but you gotta make sure you can walk the walk. Right now, this guy has walked into the wrong area. Oh my god, yep, there it goes. Su-85 for the win. But also speaking of the win, hey, GTA, targets, GTA. Perfect. More sector assaults coming down. Oh, doing some good damage here. Good grenade. But because of this centaur? Wait, doesn't he have a centaur still? No, he doesn't. Guess he lost it. Oh, right, and he charged with all the fireflies. Oh my god. Nice Katyusha, Matthias. Excellent flank with the... excellent maneuvering. Causing these to retreat and allowing support to come in from the flank. This King Tiger just does not stand a chance. Yep. And with a simple push, this tank should be... oh, will it be though? See, okay. That's actually a good tactic so these guys can cap it because, yeah, more pressure we can put on the better. Over in center though, well, Lamp is doing his best to run some over Sudan and trying not to have them get murdered by the Katyushas. Yeah, this guy doesn't have too much. He's losing his bases. Oh! The Panzer is gone, so now he can no longer have access to it. So King Tiger will have to be his best friend. Over here, though, this guy pretty much has the best army. Tab has been pulling his work, or pulling his weight. He really has. And he's really the only reason his team is still in this game. Lamp, though, is kind of okay. Sassy Badger and King have been doing relatively good. They've been keeping support, especially this Raken, have been a threat. It hasn't been an effective one, but it has been a threat, keeping all the armor back. The only note is quit making these. You have there are dozens of them across the battlefield. I mean, just start get rid of them. Use them for fuel. Do something with them. Just as a note there. Speaking of that, KV2 is wow, it's gotten 15 heals. My repair stations are also assisting with the recovery. I mean, look at this. Look at all the repairs. Setter, though, is dealing with a lot of infantry. Oh, yep. And these are not sacrifices that he can make willy-nilly. The trades are hard, but General is also pushing with his infantry. And with his, actually, I will make note of General here. General has had his Fireflies, his Valentine is giving some excellent recon, and his Churchill is also just taking a lot of fire. The enemy is using a lot of light AT, so the Churchill is actually a really nice combo against it. Also a nice combo is the lane of Kayusha that is now barraging this entire sector. I mean, that's just painful. Oh no. Is he dead? Yup, there it goes. His infantry finally died. Otherwise, when it comes back up to the north, the glorious IS-2 is still fighting his mortal enemy, Tiger 2. And, well, Su-85, especially a 2-star one, is doing some nice hits. Yeah, this combo is always good. It's IS-2 to take the hits, Su-85 to dish the hits. And with no major AT left in the north, he is basically all but done. And that's pretty much with the enemy team as well. There's not too much left for them to do. He's just getting pushed back, and they're getting pushed back due to the Kayushas. And as much as they want to try, they're doing it the best they can. They finally realize they're wishing GG. They're making note they tried. And I make note with the last topic of GG, less salt next time. And Matthias says, interesting tactics, which it was. This, as much BS as the Goliath was, especially for me, because I kept getting blown apart. It's actually why me and Matthias switched sides, so he could fight more in the north, because he was like, I got this, dude. It was a good trade-off, and it was interesting. It was new. Major notes, again, you got to make pushes down here. They only focused in the north. They needed to put some pressure on GTA in the south, even though I understand British. It was a good idea maybe to go around it, but putting a little bit of pressure, especially here, might have been worthwhile, especially when it comes to these stars. Secondly, Sturms and Obel Sudan, too many. Far, far too many. Especially with, like, the blob-like tactics. The Raken idea was good, especially when trying to pen heavier armor, like the Churchill, or, you know, trying to do a flanking maneuver on the Kayusha. But, Kayusha, which is, yeah, both of which were 3 stars, and still firing. Otherwise, some excellent tactics might have been moving the Rakens around the flanks and flanking with 5 Rakens. That would have been incredible. Using the same tactics that you had with the Goliaths would have been genius, but you didn't. You just did Goliath spam. And in the end, nothing but Goliaths are just going to end up blowing up in your face. And with that glorious pun, I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this replay. This is Greyshot151. And remember, I want to thank the Patreon supporters like Sean, Chris, Ace, and everyone else, because I have a horrible memory and I can't remember. So apologies, but all you Patreon supporters, you're the best. So thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. I will not be doing the replay, and I think you guys will be happy about that. Later, guys.